Everyone please rise and welcome our dignitaries. Please be seated. We shall now begin the valedictory ceremony. Honorable judges, esteemed guests, respected faculty, distinguished participants, and my dear students, a very good evening to each one of you. Today, as we stand on the third and final day of the second Justice R.C. Lahoti Memorial Moot Court competition, we gather not only to celebrate the remarkable efforts of each participant, but to reflect on the profound journey we've undertaken together. The theme of this competition, deepfake, machine learning, constitutional law, and IPR laws, has challenged us to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of technology and law, pushing us to ask the tough questions about justice, ethics, and the future we are shaping. This event, which has unfolded over the past 3 days, is a culmination of countless hours of intellectual labor, collaboration, and a shared passion for advancing legal thought. We are here today not merely as spectators, but as participants in a broader conversation about the intersection of law, technology, and human rights. The experts and thought leaders in this room, those who have dedicated their lives to justice and to the pursuit of truth, remind us that law is not just a profession, but a calling, a moral compass that guides each one of us, that guides us all in the society that we live in. They have inspired us to push the boundaries of knowledge, to challenge the status quo, and to think deeply about the role played by law in shaping our individual and collective future. Let us begin with the lighting of the lamp to mark the start of this auspicious occasion. I request the dignitaries to please come together for lighting of the lamp. Following the auspicious lamp lighting, let us now proceed with the Ganesh Vandana and a beautiful performance. Thank you, Kohinoor, for that wonderful performance. Now we will take a moment to honor the enduring legacy of Justice R.C. Lahoti, followed by a short video showcasing his remarkable contributions. Today, as we congregate to conclude the remarkable second Justice R.C. Lahoti Memorial Moot Court competition, our hearts are filled with gratitude, pride, and reverence. This moot court competition witnessed as many as 24 teams from across the country. This is incredible. This is something we all should celebrate. But beyond celebrating legal acumen and advocacy skills, we should take a moment to pay homage to a towering figure in the field of law, an outstanding scholar whose legacy continues to inspire generations, Justice R.C. Lahoti. The former Chief Justice of India was not just a judge par excellence, not just an astute academician, not just a lawyer. He was a visionary who understood that law is not confined just to books and courtrooms. It is the very soul of justice, the voice of the unheard, and the largest force that shapes civilizations. His writings illuminated the darkest corners of jurisprudence, his arguments redefined legal principles, and his teachings instilled in students the courage to question, to reason, and to defend. For those of us privileged to sit and interact with him, see his work from close quarters, he was a guiding light. He challenged us to think critically, to empathize deeply, and to stand unwavering in the face of injustice. His legacy is not merely written in legal journals or case law, but in the lives of those he mentored, in many of the landmark judgments that bore his wisdom, and in the minds he ignited with passion for justice. I request the team to please play the video. Allow us a minute to make the necessary arrangements on the stage. May I now invite all the esteemed dignitaries to kindly take their seats on the stage. Justice Naveen Sinha sir, Justice Dhingra sir, Vice Chancellor sir, Lahoti sir, and Dean ma'am. Please join me here on stage. And now, to begin the formal proceedings of this evening, we start by felicitating our esteemed guests. First, I request VC Sir to felicitate Justice Naveen Sinha Sir. I now request Dr. Asha Verma ma'am to kindly felicitate Justice Shivnarayan Dhingra sir. I would like to now invite our Pro Vice Chancellor, Sangeeta Banga ma'am, to please felicitate Divyakant Lahoti sir. Thank you, everyone. As we continue with the ceremony, it is now my pleasure to invite Professor Dr. Deependra Kumar Jha, Vice Chancellor, Manav Rachna University, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, one and all. Honorable Justice Naveen Sinha, Honorable Justice Sri S.N. Dhingra, Mr. Lahoti, Dean School of Law, faculty colleagues, students, and most importantly, participants from across the country. A very good evening to all of you. It's an honor for me when I stand here today, and I was actually, I had witnessed the preparations that went behind this moot court competition. And when, right from the theme that we were actually contemplating to, now we are here for the valedictory session, it was all spotless. And for that, I would like to first put, on records my appreciation to Dean School of Law, Dr. Asa Verma, and the entire team of School of Law, who has worked day and night to make this happen. A wonderful effort. It's an honor for me to be part of the valedictory ceremony of the second Justice R.C. Lahoti National Moot Court Competition. Let me begin by congratulating each and every participant, team mentor, judge, and organizer who made this event such a grand success. Over the last few days, we witnessed not just a competition, but a celebration of legal learning, teamwork, and intellectual exchange. I'm deeply impressed by the passion, confidence, and clarity with which all of you argued your cases. These courtrooms echoed with the powerful words, sharp reasoning, and deep legal insights. The theme of this year's competition, deepfakes, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and intellectual property rights, could not be more timely. Technology is evolving rapidly, and so are the legal challenges surrounding it. As AI begins to mimic human creativity, as deepfakes blur the line between real and fake, and as the machine starts making decisions, the law must find ways to respond, not just react. As technology advances, we are facing new and complex legal questions. Deepfakes challenge our understanding of truth and privacy. While AI and machine learning raise concern about accountability and ownership, who owns the content created by machines? How do we protect original work in an era of digital replication? These issues lie at the heart of intellectual property rights and require fresh legal thinking. Through this moot, students explored these challenges and offered thoughtful sessions showing how the law must evolve to keep pace with innovation. This moot has allowed you all to keep into the shoes of future lawyers, judges, and lawmakers. It has asked you to think about how the law should evolve in the face of digital disruption. And I must say, the way you responded to these challenges gives us all hope for the future of legal profession. To our winners today, my heartfelt congratulations. Your preparation and performance stood out, and you truly earned your success. To those who may not have made it to the final round, remember, every argument you made and every point you defended added to your growth. You are all winners in the journey of learning. I would also like to thank and appreciate our panel of esteemed judges who guided the rounds with wisdom and fairness and gave valuable feedback to the participants. A special thank you to our faculty members, faculty coordinators, student volunteers, and the entire organizing committee. Your dedication and efforts made this event run so smoothly. We are proud to host this competition in the name of Honorable Justice R.C. Lahoti. All right. We are proud to host this competition in the name of Honorable Justice R.C. Lahoti, a towering figure in Indian judiciary whose legacy of justice, humility, and integrity continues to inspire us all. Through this competition, we hope to carry forward his spirit of excellence. Before I close, I want to say this. Events like this are not just about competition. They are about building a community of future legal thinkers. Today's legal world needs professionals who are not only knowledgeable, but also empathetic, ethical, and ready to accept the change and adapt. The way you all came together competing with grace, respecting each other's viewpoints, and showing a genuine thirst for knowledge reflects the very best of what legal education should stand for. Carry this spirit forward, and you will not only excel in your careers but also contribute meaningfully to the society. I encourage you all to keep exploring the law with curiosity and commitment. Let this experience be a stepping stone towards many more achievements in your academic and professional lives. Thank you once again for being part of this memorable event. We look forward to welcoming you in the next edition of the Moot Court competition with enthusiasm. Wishing you all success, good health, and bright future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We are privileged to be addressed next by Honorable Justice Naveen Sinha, sir, former judge of the Supreme Court, through his keynote address. Justice Sinha, born into a distinguished family, is the grandson of Babu Baldev Sahai, Bihar's first Advocate General, and Dr. Raghunath Saran, the personal physician to India's first President, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. His father, Binoy Sinha, retired as the Additional Secretary in the Ministry of Power, Government of India. After studying law at Delhi University, Justice Sinha practiced for 23 years in the Patna High Court, handling diverse cases across civil, constitutional, and criminal law. In 2004, he was appointed as a permanent judge of the Patna High Court, later serving in the Chhattisgarh High Court, and was sworn in as Chief Justice of Rajasthan High Court in 2016. He ascended to the Supreme Court of India in 2017. As a Supreme Court judge, Justice Sinha has authored over 100 judgments with a significant focus on criminal law. His notable decisions span a variety of legal fields, including civil, service, and property law. Among his landmark rulings are those in International Spirits and Wines Association of India versus State of Haryana, where he struck down a state liquor licensing rule, and Monsanto Technology LLC versus Nuzivedo Seeds Limited, in which he overturned a Delhi High Court decision on biotech patent validity. In cases such as Anand Ramachandran Chogale versus Siddharai Lakshman Chogala and Bhagwat versus State of Maharashtra, he demonstrated judicial rigor in balancing legal principles with real-world complexities. His judgments continue to shape the landscape of Indian law, particularly in areas requiring nuanced interpretation of evidence and justice. Sir, I request you to please join me here and address the gathering.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Professor Jha, Professor Verma, Justice Dhingra, Mr. Lahoti, the faculty members of the university, the students, the participants in the Moot Court competition. I am indeed very happy to share thoughts with you people who are just entering into the legal world. Because the legal world itself has undergone a vast change from the time that I studied law and when you are studying law. In our times, law, largely speaking, was not a career of choice. It was a career of chance. When we couldn't decide, when a student couldn't decide what to do next, everybody in the family told him, law padh lo, bahut fayda rahega. As far as you people are concerned, based on what information I have gathered from the younger generation, it's more by choice than by chance. Though I would like to believe there are still people like me who come here by chance. I am reminded of the first time I stood before students like you at the Hidayatullah National Law University as its chancellor in my capacity as the Chhattisgarh High Court, Chief Justice of the Chhattisgarh High Court. My first speech to them when I said that I don't know whether to envy you people or to pity you people. But standing here, I would like to opt for saying that I envy you people, because if I say I pity you people, the next question one of you may ask me is, how the hell did you become a Chief Justice? The reason I say that was that the legal education itself has undergone a complete metamorphosis. You know, moot courts are something which started when I was in law college, in the Faculty of Law, Delhi University. And I distinctly remember that when we were encouraged to go for the moot courts, we thought it was a waste of time. Time was better spent in the college canteen. There are two of my friends who are very serious about it, who went regularly, but unfortunately both of them did not join the legal profession. That's on the lighter side of things, but being more serious about it, I think you people are very, very fortunate to have the opportunity to experience the moot courts. My exposure to moot courts has been more as a judge, visiting as a sitting judge, and even after retirement, visiting functions where moot courts have been held. I've had the privilege of being a judge in some of the moot courts. And the first thing it reminded me was that it prepares you for as near as possible to the real world. When I stood up in the court for the first time, as a very young lawyer, I still remember I had wobbly knees. And I was just standing up to mention something. See, the first thing is that public speaking is an art. To sit in a closed room and talk to two people is different. But to address somebody in front of a large audience and keep your composure and keep your calm and still get your thoughts across calls for a lot of exercise, training, and thinking. Moot courts prepare you for that. It is as near as possible to the real scenario. I would also like to believe, from what I have experienced about moot courts, that it does help you develop the skill of keeping a coordination between writing, thinking, and speaking. Please keep in mind, as students of law, tomorrow when you step out, even at this stage it is going to be very useful, but tomorrow when you step out into the legal world, you may have written the best of the articles or the best of the pleadings or the best of the laws in your writing. Your thinking, let us say, is not muddled, and you are in sync with what you have written. But it is equally essential that when you stand up to speak, there should be complete coordination between all the three. Because if there is no coordination at the last stage, you have written all the correct things, your thinking is right, but when you are communicating it, if there are too many thoughts in your head, you will not be able to communicate properly unless you have a clarity in your mind. You will not be able to structure your arguments or submissions in the order that they should be coming, and that can spoil your case. So please remember that this coordination is very important, and I would like to believe that moot courts will also help you develop the art of brevity, which is very important in the legal profession. You know, some people may tell you that, unless you write everything, unless you speak everything, unless you are not aggressive, unless you are not pushing, how will you succeed? Let me tell you one thing from my own experiences, that doesn't take you far. Brevity is the first hallmark of a lawyer. Write as much as is necessary. Do not miss out the important things. Do not turn it into a document of pages and pages. Somebody will read 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages, then he'll say that this person is repeating the same thing all over again in different forms, and he will probably miss something important that you have said on the 15th page, which should have been on the first 5 pages. Similarly, as far as arguments are concerned, try to be brief. When I say brief, do not miss out the important points. Do not prologue too long so that the listener loses interest in hearing you. And speak as much as necessary. And raising your voice will never help. Let me tell you that. What is more important is to modulate your voice, to hold the attention of the person you are addressing. I hope you'll keep these things in mind. And one more thing that with regard to today's topic, because there's not much of technology. When I was practicing as a lawyer, I will not talk my experiences as a judge because that is not relevant here. Keep one thing in mind. Technology is a good servant, but it can be a very bad master. So do not become subservient to technology. Do not become over-dependent on technology. Let me assure you, technology is also created by the human brain. And it has been my thinking always that there is no bigger supercomputer than the human brain. And there is no place where it is more important than in law. Because as a lawyer, merely reading the laws will not do. To be a good lawyer, you must acquire knowledge, basic information, basic knowledge, basic information about other fields of life. It is very important. Tomorrow, let's take the topics you've got today. Deep fake, artificial intelligence. Of course, these are new things for me. I don't know them much. But I would like to believe that if you have a case, for example, with regard to deep fake, you must first understand what the technology is, how it works, how it is used, how it is misused. Unless you don't have the basic understanding, I'm not asking you to become an expert, but you must have a bird's eye view to understand. There are times when the judge will need your help, and you must be in a position to help out the judge. Because it is a very old saying that a judgment is as good as the assistance that the judge gets. So therefore, keep these things in mind. And artificial intelligence, I'm quite sure most of you have been reading. The past few days there was an article where a particular high court has pulled up a subordinate court judge for citing cases which the Supreme Court never decided. Those are the perils of artificial intelligence. Keep that in mind. And I wish all of you the best. And before I part, one more thing. To be a good lawyer, the first thing very important is to discipline yourself. Please keep that in mind. Discipline means knowing your own boundaries, your own limits, ethics, values, morals, and never forget the basic values and morals that your parents taught you. That is going to take you very far. Don't take shortcuts. You know what happens to people who go trekking in the hills and try to take shortcuts with unknown passages? The rise may be meteoric, but the fall is equally fast. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Continuing with our esteemed speakers, let me now introduce you all to Honorable Mr. Justice Shiv Narayan Dhingra, former judge of the High Court of Delhi. Justice S.N. Dhingra, born on March 2, 1949 in Delhi, is a distinguished legal luminary with a multifaceted educational and professional background. He completed his higher secondary from Delhi, followed by a diploma in mechanical engineering from Pusa Polytechnic and a BSc from Delhi University. His passion for law led him to pursue an LLB from Delhi University's Law Center, an LLM from Law Center 1, and further specialization with a company secretary qualification from the Institute of Company Secretaries. Justice Dhingra embarked on his legal journey in February 1976 as an advocate, practicing across various domains, including company law, criminal law, labor law, and civil matters. He also contributed as an editor of the Matrimonial Law Reporter from 1977 to 87. Justice Dhingra's judicial career began in 1988 when he was appointed as an additional district and sessions judge. Over the years, he held pivotal roles in several high-profile courts, including the Matrimonial Court, Designated Tada Court, Special Court for the 1984 riots, and Rent Control Tribunal. His tenure also saw him working in the Appellate Court of MCD and as a special court under POTA. From February 2005 to February 2006, he served as the District and Sessions Judge in Delhi. His exceptional legal acumen and dedication to justice earned him elevation to the bench of the Delhi High Court on February 28, 2006, where he continues to contribute to the legal landscape with his profound knowledge and experience. Sir, I request you to please address the gathering.
जस्टिस सिन्हा, दीपेंद्र जी और मंच पर अन्य उपस्थित महानुभाव, यहाँ बैठे छात्रगण एवं फैकल्टी के सदस्य और पार्टिसिपेंट, मेरा ये सौभाग्य है कि मुझे आप लोगों से बात करने का अवसर मिला। जस्टिस लोहाटी, जिनके नाम से ये मूट कोर्ट चल रहा है, वो दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट में जज थे जब मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जज था, और मेरा उनसे इंटरेक्शन हाई कोर्ट के अंदर एक इंक्वायरी के अंदर हुआ था। मेरे खिलाफ वकीलों ने आरोप लगाए थे कि मैंने बहुत संपत्ति बना ली है, तो इसलिए उसकी इंक्वायरी चल रहा। जस्टिस लोहाटी कमेटी के मेंबर थे। जब मुझे मानव रचना विश्वविद्यालय लॉ फैकल्टी से ये कहा गया कि मुझे यहाँ आना है, तो मेरे मस्तिष्क में एक बहुत पुरानी पढ़ी हुई किताब कौंध गई। पुस्तक का नाम था खरीदी कोड़ियों के मोल। ये बंगला के प्रसिद्ध उपन्यासकार विमल मित्र की लिखी पुस्तक है। उस पुस्तक की कुछ पंक्तियाँ मुझे भूलती नहीं हैं। उसमें उपन्यासकार ये कहता है कि माँ बाप हमारे विद्यालय हमें इंजीनियर बनाना चाहते हैं, डॉक्टर बनाना चाहते हैं, वकील बनाना चाहते हैं, लेकिन मैंने बहुत कम ऐसे लोग देखे हैं जो हमें अच्छा इंसान बनाना चाहते हैं। तो मानव रचना विश्वविद्यालय का जब निमंत्रण मिला तो मुझे लगा कि शायद मानव रचना विश्वविद्यालय वकील रचना के साथ साथ मानव रचना भी करता होगा, और मुझे आशा है कि विश्वविद्यालय इस तरफ ध्यान देता होगा। मुझे कोई निजी अनुभव नहीं है इस विश्वविद्यालय का। आप लोग इस भीड़ में से, इस फैक्ट्री में से, मैं आजकल के कॉलेज और विश्वविद्यालयों को फैक्ट्री ही मानता हूँ, जहाँ हम प्रोडक्ट निकालते हैं, डॉक्टर बनाते हैं, इंजीनियर बनाते हैं, वकील बनाते हैं। इन फैक्ट्रियों से निकलकर अब आगे वास्तविक जीवन से आपका वास्ता पड़ेगा। जो पढ़ाई आपने यहाँ की है, सबको एक जैसा फल नहीं देती। कैसा फल मिलता है? जिस तरह की आप इच्छा रखते हैं। अगर आप में से कोई अच्छा वकील बनना चाहता है या कोई जज बनना चाहता है या किसी और भी प्रोफेशन में जाता है, अगर वो ये याद रखे कि मुझे मेरा समाज के प्रति, राष्ट्र के प्रति, मेरे आसपास के लोगों के प्रति और यहाँ के गरीब जनता के प्रति क्या कर्तव्य है, तो मेरे ख्याल से वो एक सफल इंजीनियर, सफल वकील, सफल जज बन सकता है। शर्त सिर्फ इतनी है कि उसे रास्ते में आने वाले उन संघर्षों से डरना नहीं होगा जो उसे कदम कदम पर मिलेंगे। जब आप वकील बनते हैं तो आपसे आपका समाज ये आशा करता है कि वकील बनने के थोड़े दिन बाद ही आपके पास गाड़ी होनी चाहिए, एक बंगला होना चाहिए और सारी सुख सुविधाएं होनी चाहिए। लेकिन जब आप क्षेत्र में जाएंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि या तो आप किसी बड़े जज के बेटे हैं या किसी बड़े वकील के बेटे हैं, तो आपको ये चीज़ें विरासत में मिलती हैं, वरना आम आदमी के लिए वकालत के प्रोफेशन जमना टेढ़ी खीर है। उसे पहले 5 साल 6 साल सिर्फ गुजारे लायक ही पैसा मिल पाता है। ये मेरा निजी अनुभव भी है, क्योंकि मैं किसी ऐसे परिवार से नहीं था जहाँ पहले कोई वकील हो या कोई जज हो या कोई आईएएस अफसर हो या आईपीएस अफसर हो या कोई ऐसे बड़े ओहदे पर हो जो आपको फिट कर दे। लेकिन अगर आप शून्य से शुरू करते हैं तो ये याद रखिए कि संघर्ष से डरिए मत, अपने में विश्वास रखिए और परमात्मा में विश्वास रखिए। अगर आपका आत्मविश्वास है और आपको इस बात का विश्वास है कि आप संघर्ष करके सफल हो सकते हैं, तो आपको कोई भी असफल नहीं कर सकता। दूसरा, जब आप इस प्रोफेशन में हो या किसी भी प्रोफेशन में हो, तो अपने ईमान को डिगने मत दीजिए, उस इंसानियत को मत छोड़िए जिसके लिए आप बने हैं। विधाता ने हमें इसलिए बनाया है कि हम एक दूसरे की सहायता करें, ईमानदारी से चलें और समाज को आगे बढ़ाकर मानव की उन्नति करें। जितना अच्छा इंसान आप बन सकेंगे उतना समाज आपको आदर से देखेगा। पैसा आपके पास होगा तो लोग जो है पैसे की आदर करते हैं, आपका आदर नहीं करते। पद होगा तो पद का आदर करेंगे, आपका आदर नहीं करेंगे। लेकिन आप एक अच्छे इंसान होंगे तो आपके पास पैसा है या नहीं है, पद है या नहीं है, आपका आदर होगा अंतिम क्षण तक। तो ये जीवन का एक ऐसा अनमोल पाठ है जिसको अगर आप याद रखेंगे तो शायद असफलता नहीं होगी। और असफलता अगर मान लो आपको क्षणिक मिलती भी है तो उससे घबराने की बात नहीं है। सफलता असफलता जीवन के दो पहलू हैं। आप एक क्षेत्र में असफल हुए, दूसरे में चले जाएंगे। मैंने जब डिप्लोमा किया तो उसके बाद मेरी इच्छा थी कि मैं नौकरी कर लूँ अच्छे से, कहीं भी मैं वकील बनने के लिए नहीं निकला था। मैंने 1 साल नौकरी के लिए जगह जगह कोशिश की, लेकिन ढंग का मेरे मन की नौकरी नहीं मिली। तो मैंने कहा छोड़ो, जो 3 साल मैंने डिप्लोमा में और 1 साल किए, इन्हें मैं ये सोचता हूँ कि ये 0 पीरियड है, मैं अपनी पढ़ाई फिर शुरू करता हूँ। तो मैंने बीएससी की। बीएससी के बाद मेरी नौकरी भी लग गई। फिर मैंने इवनिंग में लॉ किया। फिर लॉ करने के बाद मुझे लगा कि मैं वहाँ फिट नहीं हूँ जहाँ मैं काम कर रहा हूँ। तो ये मेरा आत्मविश्वास था कि मैं एक अच्छी सरकारी नौकरी छोड़कर वकालत में कूदा। क्यों? क्योंकि मुझे ये था कि मुझे उस रास्ते पर नहीं चलना जहाँ मैं हूँ। मुझे जिस रास्ते पर चलना है मैं उस रास्ते पर चलूँगा। मैं फिर ज़ीरो पर आ गया कमाई के मामले में। तो मैंने कोशिश की कि मैं अपनी योग्यता बढ़ाऊं। एलएलबी कर ली संध्या कॉलेज से, फिर कंपनी सेक्रेटरी किया, एडवोकेट ऑन रिकॉर्ड किया, एलएलएम किया, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी के लॉ सेंटर 2 में पार्ट टाइम पढ़ाया अभी। तो मेरी कोशिश ये थी कि मैं अपनी योग्यता को बढ़ाऊं। तो जो भी आप डिग्रीज लेते हैं, इनको कागज़ के टुकड़े मत समझिए, इनके पीछे की गई मेहनत ही असल डिग्री है। इन डिग्रियों को आप बंद करके रख दीजिए, लोग आपको आपकी योग्यता से पहचानेंगे कि हाँ, अगर हमें इस वकील, देखिए बहुत से वकील होते हैं जिन्होंने एलएलएम नहीं कर रखी होती, पीएचडी नहीं कर रखी होती, सीधी सिर्फ एलएलबी कर रखी होती, वो बहुत अच्छे वकील होते हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि वो मेहनत करके अपने योग्यता को बढ़ाते हैं। और बहुत से वकील हैं जिन्होंने पीएचडी भी कर रखी है, अपने नाम के आगे डॉक्टर भी लिखते हैं, लेकिन वकालत नहीं चलती। तो कोशिश ये करिए कि अपनी योग्यता बढ़ाइए, समय का सदुपयोग कीजिए। बुद्धिजीवियों के पास समय ही एक ऐसी थाती होती है, एक ऐसा धन है जिसको वो इन्वेस्ट कर सकता है। तो अपने समय को इन्वेस्ट करिए, अपना ज्ञान बढ़ाने में, अपने आप को योग्य बनाने में, जिस प्रोफेशन में है उसके अंदर आगे बढ़ने में और इंसानियत को आगे बढ़ाने। तो मैं उन सब लोगों को जिन्होंने इस कंपटीशन अपने पारितोषिक पाए हैं, उन सबको बधाई देता हूँ। और जो लोग पारितोषिक पाने में सफल नहीं भी हुए, तो मैं उन्हें अपने बचपन में याद है कि हमारे यहाँ फंक्शन था तो एक बड़ा सा बोर्ड लगा था कि पारितोषिक से कहीं अधिक महत्वपूर्ण उसको पाने के लिए की गई मेहनत है। तो वो जो मेहनत आप करते हैं वो ही आपका इनाम है, वो कभी आपसे छिन नहीं जाएगी जो आपने उसके लिए किया। तो मैं उन सब लोगों को भी बधाई देता हूँ जिन्होंने इतनी मेहनत से करके यहाँ तैयार। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. It is now my pleasure to invite Divyakant Lahoti, sir, who is a distinguished third-generation lawyer and advocate on record with an LLM in International Commercial Law from King's College, London, awarded through a Microsoft Scholarship. He also holds a specialization in intellectual property rights, earned with a full scholarship from the World Intellectual Property Organization at the University of South Africa. As one of the leading advocates on record in the Supreme Court, Divyakant excels in handling complex legal disputes and is a recognized leader in alternative dispute resolution, particularly in arbitration. He was named a super lawyer in 2016 and has since received numerous accolades, including being featured in On the Rise, recognized as the shining star of the Indian legal fraternity in 2019. Also included in Business World's Legal 40 Under 40 in 2020. Sir was also honored with the M&A 2020 Award for Lawyer of the Year ADR India and was a finalist at the ALB India Law Awards 2021. His firm, Lahoti Advocates, is recognized in Legal 500's India City Focus 2023. He is a founding executive member of the Arbitration Bar of India and holds membership in prestigious organizations such as the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators and the young ICCA. With a passion for shaping the future of law, Divyakant Lahoti continues to make significant contributions to both the legal and arbitration communities. Sir, please join me here and address the crowd.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Justice Sinha Sahab, Justice Jinga Sahab, Jha Sahab. Dean ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we conclude the second Honorable Justice R.C. Lahoti Memorial Moot Court Competition. The gathering is more than a conclusion of a competition. It's a tribute to Justice Lahoti, his dedication towards law, and his pursuit towards justice. The theme has been carefully chosen and deliberated amongst the faculty members of Manav Rachna University. Deepfake, machine learning on one side, constitutional law and IPR law on the other side. They poses real life questions which we are faced in real world situation. Many times in high courts and Supreme Court, we are faced with situation of IPR laws where these issues are argued day and night. And as Justice Sinha quoted an anecdote where one of the judgments quoted certain judgments which are not even being decided by the Supreme Court. So that is one of the threats that we pose today. The other threat is that many judgments have quoted certain parts which are not there in the legal jurisprudence. So we have to be cautious in quoting such passages merely from ChatGPT or other such tools. Now, apart from this, there are certain important questions which needs to be understood in the scenario which is and the theme in which this moot court competition was held. Number one, how do we preserve individual liberty, and especially in the age of artificial intelligence, where the synthetic intelligence have a great competition with the human intelligence? How do we strike a balance between innovation as well as the accountability that the innovation is being responsible for human sustenance? These are the questions which were the founding bedrock for proposing this moot court competition. And I'm glad that more than 24 teams have participated in this particular competition across India. They have, I'm sure, used various online tools to get data for research, including SCC Online, Manupatra, Westlaw, and even ChatGPT for some building some arguments. Taking arguments from such artificial intelligence is okay. It will have a structured formation, but please, when you take such arguments from such online tools, please make sure to cross-check, cross-verify whether these citations, these passages are in existence from the sources. Don't just mindlessly copy them and paste it in your memorials or in your pleadings when you present them even before a mock tribunal or before the actual court of law. And since you will be stepping into the real world profession very soon, it will be more than a duty of yours that whenever you research, make sure the research is extensive, it is cross-verified from verifiable sources. Thank you so much. Thank you, Manav Rachna University, for holding this conference. and this moot court competition with such a large gathering. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And now, let us shift our focus to the much awaited awards. I invite our Semester 8 student Ria to take the reins and announce the awards.
As we move forward in this prestigious legal battle of intellect and advocacy, it is time to recognize and celebrate brilliant teams who have successfully argued their way through intense rounds of deliberation and legal reasoning. But before moving forward, I would like to request you all to bring up a huge round of applause for all the participants that came through in this esteemed competition. We now announce the results of quarterfinals, semi-finals, and finals, along with Best Memorial, Best Researcher, and Best Speaker of the International RC Lahoti Moot Court competition hosted by Manav Rashna University. Let us begin with the quarterfinals. I would like to call upon ILC University of Delhi, Pulkit Verma, Aman Mishra, and Devansh. Second in line, we have Itushri Biswas, Kaushiki Khanna, and Aditi Mishra from Christ University, Delhi NCR. I request our judges to facilitate. We have Pulkit Verma, Aman Mishra, and Devansh from ILC University of Delhi. Can we have a huge round of applause? Itushri Biswas, Kaushiki Khanna, and Aditi Mishra from Christ University, Delhi. Nitin Nanda, Pulkit Sharma, and Ashish from Gurugram University. Do we have Nitin Nanda, Pulkit Sharma, and Ashish from Gurugram University? Moving forward, we have Amisha, Praveen Gautam, and Rohit from Institute of Law and Research, Faridabad.
Participants here.
Moving forward to the semi-finals, we have from ICFI University, A. Ashristha, Shreya Nayak, Sean Sujay. A. Ashrita, Shreya Nayak, and Sean Sujay. Can we have them on the stage, please? Next, we have Abir Sharma, Manasvi Madhav, and Vishwas Kumar Tripathi from Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the participants? Abir Sharma, Manaswi Madhav, and Vishwas Kumar Tripathi from Rajiv Gandhi National University of Law. Next up, we have the Best Memorial Award, which goes to Sean Sajai, A. Ashrita, and Shreya Nayak from ICFA University. The applaud should not stop. They have made huge contribution in this program. And as we move forward, we have the Best Researcher Award, Rajat Dwivedi from Sharda University.
Okay, before we move on to the semi-finalist, I think it's pertinent we announce, because this will also motivate the students apart from academic interest. There is a cash prize of 10,000 rupees for the team that just got their certificates, along with a memento. It is very interesting how the mention of money has increased the sound of applause. Nonetheless, keep it up. We shall now move on to the semi-finalists. Now we move on to the Best Researcher. Let us click the pictures first. Researcher, please wait. We're coming to you. There is a trophy too. Congratulations. We now move on to the Best Memorial. Sean Sajai, ICFI Law School. Okay. We now move on to the Best Researcher. Please don't come back for collecting the award again. We're moving on to the Researcher. The Best Researcher Award goes to Rajat Dwivedi from Sharda University, along with a cash prize, a medal, and a certificate. 8,000 rupees await you, along with a medal and a certificate. Please join us here. Yes, Best Researcher, Rajat Dwivedi, Sharda University. Unfortunately, he is not there, but our congratulations to him nonetheless. So we move on to Best Speaker now. Akanksha Anna, Rajiv Balirao, Bennett University. A cash prize of 10,000 rupees along with a certificate and a trophy. And now the audio-visual team. It is your job to increase the excitement, because we're going to be displaying the runner-up of this competition. Okay, increase the excitement, but not the time you're taking. We request both the finalists to please be here on stage. The finalists, please join us here on stage. The teams qualified for semi-finals have been Team Code 6 and Team Code 18, Ragnul Patiala and ICFI Law School, Hyderabad. And now, the winners of this competition are... Do we want to know that, or do we want to take a minute longer and give the prize first to the semi-finalists, which includes a cash prize of 31,000 rupees, along with a trophy and their requisite certificates. And the winner is Bennett University. Yes, please, come on. You guys are equally finalists. I don't know. I have The runner-up is Asian Law College. A huge round of applause for all the participants and finalists. The total cash prize for the winning team is 51,000 rupees. I request the runner-up team to please join the dignitaries and collect their awards. Asian Law College, congratulations. 31,000 rupees, certificates and medals and a trophy. That's it, done. Vani. All the winning teams, please join us here on stage along with your trophies. Let's have a grand picture clicked. All the winning teams. Please don't tell me everybody ran away with the trophies in the... All the winning teams, please join us here with the trophies. I request the faculties to join us here as well. Yes, our dear law school faculties, please join us here on stage. PVC ma'am, please join us here. Registrar sir. Arora sir, MD sir, Vadva sir. Registrar MREI, please join us here, sir.
मैम को भूल गए
I request everyone to remain seated. I now invite Dean School of Law, Professor Dr. Asha Verma ma'am, to give the concluding remarks and the vote of thanks.
Esteemed guest, respected Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor Madam, Registrar Sirs, esteemed members of the management, faculty members, distinguished guests, may I have your attention please? Participants, dear students and everyone present here. Good evening to all. It's my great honor and privilege to stand before you today to express my heartfelt gratitude on this special occasion, the valedictory function of the second Justice R.C. Lahoti Memorial Moot Court Competition 2025. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Naveen Sinha, former Judge Supreme Court, and Honorable Mr. Justice S.N. Dhingra, former Judge High Court of Delhi, who have taken time from their extremely busy schedules to grace this occasion and bless us with their presence. So their support and encouragement means a lot to us and we are honored to have them here. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to Divyakant Lahoti from the Lahoti family for bestowing upon us the honor of hosting this competition in memory of Justice R.C. Lahoti. Their support and trust mean a lot to us and we are privileged to carry forward his legacy through this event. Thank you, Mr. Divyakant Lahoti, sir, for coming and attending this ceremony. I extend my deepest thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, for his unwavering support and guidance. His leadership has always been a source of inspiration for all of us. Thank you so much, sir. I also express my sincere gratitude to our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Madam, and Registrar, sirs, for their constant encouragement and cooperation in making this event a grand success. A special thanks to the management of Manav Rachana University for always believing in the vision of the School of Law and providing us with all the necessary resources to conduct such prestigious events. A great team is always a backbone for any success, and I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to all our faculty members, a great team, School of Law, who have worked tirelessly in mentoring and guiding the students, student volunteers, everything. Thank you so much, School of Law. To our administrative and support staff, a big thank you for ensuring smooth coordination and flawless execution of all arrangements. Your behind-the-scenes effort truly make a difference. A very special thanks to all the student volunteers whose enthusiasm, dedication, and hard work have been the backbone of this competition. Your commitment to this event is commendable and we are incredibly proud of each one of you. Thank you so much and stay always, always blessed. To our participants from various institutions, I extend my warm appreciation. Your passion, hard work, and exceptional arguments have made this competition a great learning experience for everyone. We truly admire your efforts and congratulate you all for being a part of this memorable journey. I also take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to our sponsors, SCC Online, Pahuja Law Academy, and Advocate Joseph Alex. Your generous support has played a crucial role in making this competition a great success, and we really, really appreciate your contribution. A special and heartfelt thank to all our esteemed judges for all the rounds, for taking the time to evaluate the participants with such dedication and fairness. Their insights and expertise have added immense value to this competition, and we are truly grateful for their presence and guidance. Finally, I thank each and every one of you present here, including our judges, guests, and supporters for making this event so special and successful. Congratulations to all the winners. With this, I conclude my vote of thanks and once again express my deepest gratitude to all. We look forward to meeting again next year with even more energy and more enthusiasm. Thank you and have a nice day.
I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता।
I request our senior colleagues and faculty members to please join me here on stage for a